Hey everyone, it's Tony from MrTsToys, the place to review and discuss vintage and modern toys and geek out over fandoms from today and yesterday. And today I thought I would bring out my Batman toys, or some of my Batman toys. I think I've got so many loose Batman toys, from Kenner in the 90s. I probably have easily 150. Just in a tub of almost exclusively Batman and Spider-Man. For some reason, I just can't get enough Batman and Spider-Man as well. But Batman has been a favorite of mine since childhood, and I actually have my oldest Batman toy is this Mego here. I just picked it up at a secondhand store not too long ago. And it's bare bones. He's missing a foot and doesn't have his gloves or his boots. His bat symbol's gone, no cape. But I thought it was a fun one to have in the collection, even though I don't really go after Megos. That's my only Mego that I have, other than the pocket heroes. Batman it's fitting that I have a Batman one. I think I'd like a Spider-Man if I come across one, and the Hulk, and maybe Green Arrow. Okay, maybe I need more Mego in my collection. But as far as Batmans go, I've got quite a few, and I'm still adding. So Batman, I think most of you know that Batman's been around for a while, and he was created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger in 1939. And Batman's alter ego is Bruce Wayne. Here's one Batman, more modern. That's Ben Affleck, who played Bruce Wayne and Batman, and some of the Batman versus Superman and the Justice League cinematic films. Really like that toy, actually, considering it has no articulation, or very little articulation. It's a fun figure. But from my research, Batman toys have been around a long time. So he was created in 1939. Detective Comics number 27. That's his first appearance. And I believe there was toys going back as early as the 40s, and they were just like lead figurines, like small lead figurines, but they existed way back then. And then the Marx Toy Company, they had some figures in the 60s. They're really rare. I've never seen one in person, only pictures. Probably more common for vintage toys would be the Mego, which started in 72, and I think they made Batman figures right up until the end of the line. They went into the pocket heroes. And then where I got really into the Batman toys was with the DC Superpowers line from Kenner in 1984. And these are the ones that have the actions when you squeeze their legs, or some figures you squeeze their arms and the legs move. But this was just an amazing toy. And I mean, I've got the Robin to go along with it. I've got many Superpowers. By far my favorite of all time, even though some of these might be cooler and newer, better articulation and better sculpting. This just holds a special place in my heart, this fellow here. So I've got a few of these as well. Can't get enough of those. If I see one in the wild, I typically pick it up. And then the new Superpowers that McFarlane's doing, I haven't opened this one up, but I've got at least two of these, maybe even three. This is probably my favorite Batman. One thing I absolutely love is that McFarlane's doing, a real good homage to the Superpowers, and having the cross cell on the back. So, the newest waves now. I mean, you've got double the amount of figures that he's released. He's been able to release so much. I didn't get this Batmobile, but I did pick up the Batwing, and just wasn't going to be able to fit it in frame here. I've just got so many. I'd have to do separate videos for the different vehicles, but I put what I could into frame for my video today. This is 1989 movie Batman and his Batmobile. A pretty cool Batmobile, and probably Probably my favorite. The original is really nice. I've got McFarlane's Batman 66 collection. That's a whole separate video as well. I can do one on that. But as far as a toy that was good for kids to play with, fairly inexpensive, and it just really nice sculpt. Kenner did a really good job with these movie the movie figures for Batman. So Toy Biz actually took the license from Kenner in 1989, and they put out figures I think in 89 and 90. And then they lost it, and Kenner took it back for the movie. These are all back here, just some random different Batmans. That it's like every different color, camouflage, ones with capes, ones with backpacks. There were so many releases of Kenner Batman, in the 90s, from the movies and then beyond the movies. Too many I have no idea, and all the different accessories. It was really something else, which is probably why I have a whole tub of them. And then, Mattel started doing their classics, DC Universe classics in 2003. So there were some good Batmans from that. And then McFarlane started off and did the Hellbat. I have the black, which is the first wave of the DC Universe by McFarlane, and then he got this gold version. I picked up one of those as well. It's massive. Not only is it 7-inch scale, but it's bigger because he's in armor. And then there's just some other random Batman figures that I've picked up over the years. This one's a rubber cape and just nice sculpting. Again, not very much articulation, so you really can't pose them to do too much. The arms don't move that well. I do like that technology here where the movement is like around the tricep and the bicep. It just makes for a better sculpt. But limitations with everything else with these figures here. I think for me, I've got a couple other McFarlane Kenner homage superpower figures here that came out. This is from Flashpoint Batman, which is actually Bruce Wayne's dad, and this is the Batman Who Laughs. I think from a collectability standpoint, I'm quite happy with the new Superpowers Batman. It's just if you want to have something on card, displaying, hanging on your wall, the nice bright colors, a classic look, but then so much different variation. I'm quite happy with those. And then these bigger McFarlane figures. McFarlane's come out with so many different Batmans. They are nice. It's nice to see. There's some really cool ones. Some of the Page Puncher ones as well. I've got a comic book with them. They're fun, but at that 7-inch scale, they're just a little bit bigger than what I have room for. So I've been very selective with my DC Universe and what I'm picking up, because I just don't have room. So, but these Superpowers, I can always find room for these smaller figures, this 5-inch scale. And obviously, any loose DC Superpower Batman are, if I find it, highly unlikely that it's going to be left behind. I can't emphasize it enough. This is my perfect Batman for me. Everything about it, absolutely love it. So, yeah. So there you have it. And there's a Wayne Manor that this molding was reused a few times back in the 90s as well. It opens up and it's a chemical plant behind it, or a bat cave inside it. A fun play set. I've just picked that one up. It's missing some pieces, but it makes a good background for various pictures and a diorama place. So, so there you have it. There are a small percentage of my Batman figures and one Batmobile. I've got at least 3, 4. You know what? I got at least 5 more Batmobiles. If I started thinking about it, I could probably do a whole video on just the Batmobiles that I have in my collection. But we'll have to leave it with this for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. And if you already are subscribing, thank you so much.